Well, somebody's
Anyways,
got to get into the
we do
Martone
have
pocket.
rent assistance available. You have to meet, as I say, the income guidelines, and we've got some capable case managers to work with you, see if we can't get you some help if you really need it. Just give us a call and make an appointment, and we'll take care of business here. Gary?
Yeah, we're doing some electric in that too, Hank.
Yeah, we got some electric. There's some electric. There's a few other things we can do. So we write these grants, and our goal is not to hoard the money and keep the money. Our goal is to get rid of the money to those who really need it, and particularly those who are affected by the COVID-19. By the way, Tom, are you registered for your vaccine?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let me ask you this, Hank. With all the money you have, not all the money, but with the ability to help people with housing, the ability to help people with electric bills and everything, how about the ability to buy a can of WD-40 for that chair you're sitting in?
I get more. You're right. I get a lot of complaints. I'm sorry, folks, but I like the squeaky chair. What can I tell you? I rock back and forth. When I have a staff meeting in here with the supervisors, it drives them insane. But I'm so intimidating they don't say anything about it. But you're at a distance. I can't do anything to you, Tom. So
I know my limitations, and as long as you're not in the same room with me, I can get away with things.
Listen, I appreciate, but thank you for the comment, because I can tell you, I get this every day when I go home after the show. I get the same comments from somebody who says, who's been with me a long time, who says the same thing. When are you going to stop doing that? So a lot of times I'll sit in another chair when we have something really important to discuss. But listen, hey, Tom, you send me over that can, okay?
I think I may actually donate a can of WD-40
I
to
think
the cause.
you should. Tom, I listen. We haven't got anything out of you in the past. Why don't we at least give me a can of 40?
Well, you may have a very good point.
I haven't met many people tighter than Joe Martone, but you may give him some competition.
Oh, I would squeeze an Indian nickel till the Indian cried. Believe me.
Anyway, listen, sadly we have casualties this morning. It's a new year. You always hope going into a new year this will all cease and we won't have these police officers, firefighters, military casualties. But we got them this morning. And our best day is when we don't have them. Those are the days we look forward to. Gary?
Starting with firefighters, we've got firefighter Stephen Sunday, who passed away of the COVID virus. His end of watch was December 29th. He was with the City of Scranton Fire Bureau in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And we have firefighter EMT Brian Hammy Hamilton, who also passed away of COVID-19 on January the 1st. He was with the Naval District of Washington, D.C., Fire and Emergency Services, Naval Support Facility, Indian Head. And we have Chief Daryl Woodard, also a victim of COVID-19, whose end of watch was December the 29th. He was with the Savannah Volunteer Fire Department in Sylva, North Carolina. And we have Captain George A. Roque, who contracted COVID-19 also. And his end of watch was January 1st. He was with the Los Angeles County Fire Department in Los Angeles, California. And we have senior airman and firefighter Logan Young, whose end of watch was December the 27th. He was with the 167th Airlift Wing of the West Virginia National Guard in Martinsburg, West Virginia. And moving to the law enforcement folks, we have Sergeant Bryce Watson of the Harris County Sheriff's Office in Harris County, Texas. His end of watch was January the 2nd. And we have Sergeant Gordon William Best of the North Myrtle Beach Public Safety Department in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. His end of watch was January 1st. Our thoughts and our prayers go out.
Wait a minute, we got one.
Oh, we got one more. Hold on.
Let me, kind of got an unusual, Tom, and we could get a little note yesterday from a lady who informed me about her husband's passing, Dan Davison, a veteran who had, had some real health issues and had a stroke, was sick for a number of years and passed recently. Yeah, but she sent us this really nice note for something that happened, and I always tell my staff, you never know your impact and how you're going to affect people. Sometimes you don't think you do, but you do. And so this was something that happened 12 years ago that we helped this gentleman, and the family just sent us this really nice note to inform us, one, that he had passed, and then secondly, that just to thank the staff for acts of kindness 12 years ago. So sometimes you have an impact, and being kind and decent to each other doesn't cost us a thing. So Dan Davison did pass, and his wife Janice sent us a very nice note. So I just want to make sure that we remember him as well.
And our thoughts and our prayers go out to the families of this soldier, these firefighters, and these police officers. And again, we continue to pray for an end to this COVID crisis.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you, Tom. Hey, Tom, you embarrassed me. I actually get out of my chair. I'm sitting in a chair that I don't think maybe the squeaking is the chair. It's me. Do you ever think of that, Tom?
Well, you might need some WD-42.
Yeah, I do.
You're well seasoned. You may need a WD-40 shot.
Yeah, that's one way of putting. My doctor, he says, Hank, you're really in good shape in the pause for your age.
Well, you're like a good bourbon, Hank. You're seasoned well.
Yeah, that's true, Tom. Everything you're saying is true.
Yeah.
I hate to be egotistic about it, but you're absolutely right. Hey, listen, I did talk yesterday, and I'm hoping that they're going to put out something official. But Tom Wisniewski, I don't know if you know Tom. He is the director of the VA healthcare system in this area, actually all the way up to Valdosta, Georgia, including the VA hospital. There are a lot of people in the VA who are really good people, and Tom is, I have to tell you, I've never called him about an issue with veterans and he didn't try to solve and handle. One of the real good people, and it's good to know they're around. Anyway, the vaccine for older veterans will be available very soon, perhaps next week. I think they're inoculating some of the staff here locally today. So good news on that front, and hopefully this vaccine will help us get over this hurdle that we're in. A lot of seniors are at risk. And a lot of these older veterans are have a lot of health issues that need to be taken care of. So help is on the way very soon. In the meantime, we just need to social distance and do the things we're supposed to do to protect each other. Gary, what else do we have going on? You're you got some new programs and some things you're doing.
Yeah, we're busy here. Like I said, we've never shut down. And, I want the veterans to know that if you need something, food or whatever you might need, a lot of people are hesitant to go out during this crisis because they're afraid they'll, contract the disease. But I just want to know we're being extremely careful here. We have shields on the desks. We have a mandatory mask rule, and we have the proper chemicals to sanitize all areas that the clients would come in, and we're doing this not just once a day, but twice a day. So, please feel comfortable to come in. We're well stocked in our food pantry. So, we have plenty of food. There's no reason for any veteran to go hungry or to have to stand in long lines to wait to get food. We do have these programs that Hank talked about, for the lower income veterans, to get help with their utilities, their water bill, their electric bill. We have assistance for mortgages. We have assistance for rent. Just about anything, you could need. If we don't have it directly with our own agency, one of the other agencies down the hallway will have it. And, we'll be able to, get the year started off right. Don't be in need. Let's be happy. Let us be able to bring you some joy when you come in here. We have chaplains on duty that, are glad, to talk with you, and bring you some good news, bring you some hope. I think hope, that's what this world needs more than anything.
Well,
right?
yeah, I agree with you. And listen, we have plenty of that going on over here.
We need it. We need a lot of it.
Tom, he didn't mention come see Hank because, I'm kind of like the other side of the chaplains, but you can come see Tom. Hey, Tom, I know you got to take a break and make some money, so why don't you go ahead and do what you got to do, pal?
We'll be right back after this short timeout.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Hey, I didn't know it rained last night.
Oh, it didn't. Why do you say that?
Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic...
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Never has it been truer than this morning. God bless America. And God bless the work that's being done by Vets Helping Vets. Let's go back out there and talk to Hank and Gary. Guys?
Thank you, guys. You know what? And again, a couple of folks talked about it recently. we've been through a lot of crises. We'll get through this too, and we'll become better and stronger in the end, okay? So keep your faith. That's what it's about. Faith in God, and certainly faith in this country, because that's what we have here. We have all the faith in the world, and it will continue. We've been seeing a lot of younger veterans they've just been discharged. A lot of them are just confused about what their benefits are, what they're entitled to. Give us a call. Give Jeffrey Askew a call, and Gary will give you the number.
Yeah, and they're open Monday through Friday.
The Veterans Service Office, which is right across the hall from us.
8 to 5, and you could reach them. Yeah, call for an appointment. They do have some walk-ins, but it's always best to call first. 352-671-8422. I'll say that again, 352-671-8422. And they probably have, 4 or 5 service officers over there to assist you with whatever your needs might be, getting paperwork, information, on burial and, all that other government information. And they're also in charge of the Veterans Park. If you want something like a brick, to donate, to dedicate to a loved one, you can contact that same office.
They can give you a lot of information on what your benefits are, and if for some reason it's not straightforward or you can't get through to them, give us a call. I hate to see veterans, whether they're old or young, not securing the benefits that they worked so hard for and served so gallantly for. So I had a young man who, very well educated in my office just a few days ago, who really didn't have a clue, what he was eligible for, and that's a little disturbing. Somewhere along the line, people didn't do the job they should have done to inform him. So there's a lot of things that veterans, because of their service, are entitled for. Give Jeffrey's office a call, which is the Veteran Service Office. Give us a call. We'll certainly try to get you informed and put you in touch with the right people. And if you're in need, which is what we do, give us a call for sure. We'd love to help you.
Yeah, because surely when they get out of the military, they don't give them no information on where to go, and that's sad.
I'll tell you what happens. Tom, I'm sure your daddy when you get out of the Marine Corps, and I know when I get out of the Marine Corps that, they might have told me, but I wasn't listening. Okay. So I was.
Not much has changed, Hank. Not much has changed.
No, I don't think it has. They probably do a better job today than they did when I was in. But at the same point, these young men and women, they have got it in. Hey, listen, I've got something on my mind. I'm going to start school. I got a job starting, and I'm anxious to get out of here. I've done my time. I'm happy to have served, but I'm also happy to go. And that's what they have on their mind, so they don't pay attention. And then 3 months later, they're in a situation where something comes up, and they really have that benefit or that coming to them, and they don't know about it because they forgot what they were told or didn't listen. So there are people out here in every county in Florida and in most states. There are county type service offices who have that information available, and if they don't, you certainly have the VA, and then you also have agencies like us who are just waiting for you to say, hey, I need some help, I need some information. And, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to serve the veterans and their families. And if there's some confusion, we'll try to get it squared away. Sometimes it's not what we can do, but we can try to put them in touch with people who can help them. And that's really 90% of the problem that we find anyway.
If we can't help you, at least we can get you to somebody who can. Seems like, in the military, Hank, they told me a whole lot more about benefits to get me to join than they did.
Well, that's
to get me to leave, it was just goodbye.
Oh, that's to re-enlist.
To re-enlist, definitely.
They promise you the world, Tom,
Yeah. Yeah. I have a very good friend of mine that after his 4 years, they promised him the world to get 4 more years. He got out after 8 years and said, I didn't get the world.
That's right. But, listen, whether you serve 4 years, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years. You know, I have to tell you, it's an honor to serve this country. It's a privilege to serve this country. So whatever, I tell people this all the time. I've got some funny stories about my enlistment into the Marine Corps I'll talk about someday. But the Boston Police Department had a lot to do with it. So.
Hey, we got about 30 seconds, Hank.
So anyway, listen, we're proud to serve, and serving this country is what it's all about, and we still have that here, and serving the veterans is what it's all about. So thank you for your service, and God bless America.
Tell people where you're located real quick.
Yeah, 2730 East Silver Springs Boulevard, 433-2320 is our phone number. Give us a call. Love to help you.
And look for the beautiful bright blue roof.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you next week.
Good one.
Yep. Two true patriots right there helping the veterans. We'll be right back after this short timeout.
Attic Mall Studios. This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
4 people died and 52 arrests were made as Stop the Steal protesters occupied the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Wednesday afternoon. 3 deaths were from medical episodes and 1 was shot and killed by Capitol Police. The unarmed woman has been identified. Relatives confirm her as Ashley Babbitt, a 14-year Air Force veteran from San Diego, California. After the protesters' delay, Congress did certify the Electoral College win of Democrats Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, officially making them the next president and vice president of the United States. Democrats took control of the Senate on Wednesday with a pair of historic victories in Georgia's runoff elections. The Reverend Raphael Warnock defeated Senator Kelly Loeffler, and John Ossoff defeated David Perdue, who recently completed his first term as senator. Senator Chuck Schumer said Wednesday that Democrats have gained control of the Senate, calling it a brand new day in Washington. This is USA Radio News.
Does your current bathroom need to be updated immediately? Introducing One Day Bath and Shower Remodeling, the complete and hassle-free way to get the new bathroom of your dreams in as little as 1 day and for as little as $199 a month. Yes, the experts at One Day Bath and Shower Remodeling will come to you anywhere in the country and show you all the customized options. Now you can have a brand new bathroom in as little as 1 day. Large or small bathrooms, if you want a new bathtub or shower installed, we can do it in as little as 1 day. And if you call right now, you can save $750 off your remodel. We make it easy by offering you financing as low as $199 per month. Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation.
800-896-8242. 800-896-8242. That's 800-896-8242.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you and yours a year ahead full of health, faith, and compassion. In addition to our pasture mowing, we also offer fence line spraying for weed control and rototilling for your winter gardens. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Brick City Creative Group is your one-stop multimedia destination. With the experience our team has, not many can really tell a story like we do. Specializing in live broadcasting, promo reels, film, and social media. No matter the story, we've got you covered with some of the best professionals in the industry. Your story is our mission. Find us on the web at brickcitycreativegroup.com or on Facebook at Brick City Creatives.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358.
And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358.
Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala.
So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.